Okay guys, KILLAMCKILLCAM here, and I'm bringing you another episode of Killzone Shadowfall Elite Campaign. This is Chapter 6, Part 4, and then after this will be Chapter 7. And Chapter 7 will be a 3-part series, and I made it look very easy. If you want to see how I did, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get a notification when I upload Chapter 7. I am currently on Chapter 8 with 3 out of 3 lives left. So I hope you enjoy the video to come. Remember, share, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later.
But I'm gonna need my rifle back.
Okay, so here it is. I made my way across the containers with Echo's help. And upcoming is going to be a wave of enemies. If you've ever played this particular chapter, you'll know that at the end of this there's like 30-40 enemies and about 4 walking turrets. So basically, you know, you don't have to snipe this guy's back to you. I just go over there and melee him. And then behind you here, you're gonna make sure you're gonna want to grab a weapon, because all you have is a pistol. And then over here, if you need any more weapons, there's a whole rack of them. And I think there's even an adrenaline laying on the ground there that you're going to want to grab if you don't have 2 of them. So what you're going to want to do with this spider mine here is you're going to want to hack it, and don't blow up just one of the cameras. You see all the cameras have little triangles on them, and you could blow up just one of them, or disable one of them with this spider mine. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to walk it all the way down to the control panel, and I'm going to disable all of the cameras. So that's a little tip that you can use when you're doing this portion of Chapter 6. The control panel is way down here at the end, and if you're too close to an object and you're walking near it, then it'll climb up the side of it. But here it is, right here. And you'll want to discharge it there, and that will disable all of the cameras instead of just one of them. Now if I would have blew up or disabled just one camera, then I still would have had to have sneaked past several of them. And to make this chapter easy, and not have to get into a big gunfight with a bunch of enemies right off the bat, I just use Echo's sniping abilities, and I mark all the enemies that I see, and I let her take care of them with a silent sniper. And when Echo takes care of the enemies with a silent sniper, then none of the other enemies are alerted, so you won't have a bunch of enemies come in trying to sound an alarm. Now you'll notice when you hit your tactical Echo that you're going to see several triangles, and what those triangles are adrenaline packs, ammo, and weapons. And basically they put those adrenaline packs down and all those ammo down and all those weapons down because as soon as you get to the top here and you get inside that little building and Echo's going to try to hack the computer, then there's going to be a huge wave. There's another adrenaline, and there's another ammo box, and there's a purger, and there's more EMP grenades there. So before you get going into that room and you get the wave of enemies coming, you're going to want to make sure that you have 2 adrenalines, 2 guns that are completely full of ammo, and you're going to want to get ready to go, because you're going to have about 40 enemies trying to kill you, along with 4 of those huge walking turrets trying to kill you. So basically what you're going to do, and inside that room you just saw some more ammo, you're going to want to take this container outside to the antenna. And that's going to be right to the right. Now what I've seen a lot of other guys do in the past on this chapter is they're constantly trying to shoot out and kill enemies, when on this portion of the chapter you don't need to kill any of the enemies if you don't have to. You're going to want to focus all of your attention, well, even though you see here killing some enemies, you're going to want to focus all your attention on those walking turrets, because there's going to be 4 of them, And right now Echo is hacking the air sentries, which will help you kill those walking turrets. Or those large attack drones, whatever you want to call them. I think they're called the large attack drones. Now a couple guys are going to make their way up the steps, and I'm just going to kill them real quick, because as soon as Echo hacks those air drones, then the enemy, as you can see that guy down below me, is going to focus all their attention on those air drones and shooting those air drones, and they're not going to pay much attention to you. And the way to beat this portion of the chapter is you first have to kill all 4 of those large attack drones that are walking. Because as soon as you kill all 4 of those, then all the enemy on the ground are going to fall back. So you don't even need to kill any of the enemies or waste any of your time or ammo on those enemies. You see how I just marked that one. Now the air support drone is going to go over there and shoot at it. Now you can help those air support drones kill the large attack drones by throwing EMP grenades at them and shooting them yourself, as you'll see me do here. See, the EMP drone disables the large attack drones, and it makes it easier for the air drones to kill them. See here, watch. I'll hit that guy, and now he's disabled, and I'll help the air support drone by shooting it with my weapon. Now, as long as there's an air support drone in the air, then the ground forces won't even be focused on you. So don't even worry about the guys on the ground unless they come up the steps and they're shooting at you. Because I've seen a lot of people make that mistake where they get busy trying to shoot the guys on the ground. Well, you don't need to. You just need to kill the 4 large attack drones. Because as soon as those guys, the large attack drones, are dead, then it don't matter how many enemy is left, they're gonna fall back. So I always like to stay up here, away from all those guys, and I mark the guys, the attack drones, from up here. Now that one there is a little far away, and I have to point at it several times for it to get marked, but I'm going to throw my EMP grenade at it, disable it, and that's going to make it easier for the air sentry or the air drone to kill it. And I just easily kill anybody that gets up to the 2nd level. Now you see how I killed him, and then but he's still orange on the tactical echo. That means revived guys can revive him, and he just did get revived. So killing all these enemies is going to be impossible. So you're going to want to focus all your attention on killing the large attack drones. See, I'm just running back and forth, and I'm going to throw EMP grenades on the large attack drones, and I'm just going to let the air drones take care of those. And I'm going to just shoot guys that come up to the 2nd platform, and that you saw that large attack drone came up there. I EMP'd it, shot at it, and made it a lot easier for my air drone to kill it. You hit them with those EMP grenades, and then they can no longer shoot at you or shoot at the air drones that try to kill it. So I mark it again, because when those attack air drones that are on your side get shot a bunch of times, then they fly away just like your owl would, and they have to then repair. So it made its way up the steps, so I had to hurry up and run away. But you see how they're all running now? They're all running. So all those guys, you don't have to worry about them, because as soon as you kill all the large attack drones, then they're just going to fall back anyway. So again, don't even pay any attention to them, and just remember that you don't have an owl on this chapter. And if your screen goes really, really red, you're going to want to use your adrenaline manually by pushing over left on the D-pad.
What about stall?
And so basically this is pretty much the end of the chapter. You're going to get in that little, that air drone or whatever it is, and you're going to fly to the wall, the ATAC.
Think you're the first person to ride on one of these.
And basically you're not going to make it very far. You're going to end up crashing, and you're gonna want it. I mean, you won't die as long as you zigzag. There's gonna be a bunch of attack drones walking around, and there's gonna be a bunch of air drones flying around, and they will shoot at you, but most of their attention is on the other shadow marshals who are firing weapons at them and trying to help you get across. But they will shoot at you and they will kill you if you're not careful. So the tip that I can give you for this portion is to keep moving and don't run in just one straight line. You're going to want to run around objects, try to stay in cover, and just keep it moving. Keep it looking towards the orange circle, towards that building, and then you'll be alright. As you can see, there's several air drones and there's several attack drones on the ground. And right now they're having a shootout with the other shadow marshals. And there's the orange circle straight ahead. And you see there's a little attack drone there, so I'm going to go around. Look how close I was to death, so I used one of my adrenalines. And your adrenaline restores your health back to 100%. And basically, once you make it up these steps, then you're going to be free and clear.
Coming out of that drone. Cease fire! Cease fire! He's one of ours!
Okay guys, this is going to be the end of the video, and like I said, I've made it all the way through Chapter 7. I made it through pretty easy, and if you want to see how, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified when I upload a video, which will probably be tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your support. I hope you guys like this series. If you do, leave me a comment and a like button showing me how much you like it, and I'll talk to you.
Get me Sinclair.